respected HOD of the History Department, and respected faculties, Pandegirisan, and Ulasan, who was also once a student of this college as well as from the Borobudur University. And me, I have been already introduced by Pandegirisan, but anyway, so here actually I got one idea to discuss with you. Okay. Generally, while we talk, I think all of you are from history department, history student. So I think most probably that you have heard the Hindu Hoybota or Indus Valley civilization, Sindhu Hoybota or Hindu Hoybota, or sometimes it is known as Indus Valley civilization or Harappan culture, whatever. We have time variation regarding to understand this very terminology. Okay, so if we introduce this in this way, how it has become from Sindhu to Hindu, from Hindu to Indus, from Indus to India, something like that. I think you have heard this one. These are because of the movement of those merchants from one place to another place. For an example, if you trace back the history of world civilization, then we see we have such people in the world, okay, who usually move from one place to another place, and they were none other than the merchants. Merchants means businessmen. Businessmen only shift their locations from one place to another place, and this movement of people you will see throughout the Indian history or throughout the Indian civilization. For an example, I want to show you one currency. How in this currency you will see the reflection of one civilization, and later on overcome of that civilization by another civilization. You can see this one here. I think you have seen. I am. Okay, let's consider this one. You have seen this currency. One photo is here. The leader of Indonesian national movement, Sukarno, and along with that we have one picture, which picture is the Lord Ganesha. Okay, and today while we go to this Indonesia, then you will find more than 80% are Muslim. But despite they are Islam or Muslim, but still then they worship or they respect this Lord Ganesha. Why? So this is what I am trying to tell you. The movement of the people from one place to another, and these people were none other than the merchants people who had control this Indonesia before the coming of the Islam. That's after 7th or 8th century AD. And what we talk this one, Hindu culture of this Indonesia, then we find this one from the very beginning of the AD. Okay, that's largely started, say, considerably from the time of Mauryan Empire, and it is quite extensively extended during the time of Gupta Empire, while Sumunrugupta had extended his territory towards South India. I think you people have heard Sumunrugupta. He was the ruler of the Gupta Empire between 4th century to 7th century. And Sumunrugupta, he was one of the most powerful rulers. So anyway, so these are the example. Okay, what I am trying to tell you regarding the movement of individual groups, and this movement how developed culture in a particular location. Now let's come to your syllabus. I think this is your syllabus. This one I'm trying to discuss with you of this portion, right? From this portion. So you have seen this syllabus in your courses. How many of you have seen this syllabus? Please raise your hand. কিমানজনে এইটো syllabus দেখিছা? এটা আমাৰ History of Indian Artists 1206. I think this is the GE paper. Okay, and in this paper you will find one topic regarding industrial civilization. Okay, this topic I want to discuss under this banner. Okay, which is say university level workshop. And remember, while it is the workshop and in the workshop, most of the problems should come from your side. Okay, because you people should know exactly what are the ideas of discussing this very topic. Okay, so I hope you will share your problem with me, and I will also try to extend to share the best level from my side. Okay, so here we have industrial civilization. Now, what history is industrial civilization? That's important to understand. Any idea? Generally, we have three types of history. Okay, or history of ancient Indian history usually have been divided into three parts. Okay, these are prehistory, proper history, and after that only we have the historical period. So if you have come across the history of ancient Assam, then you will find some devices to understand that very topic. For an example, we have prehistory in ancient Assam, we have proper history in ancient Assam, as well as we have the historical period in ancient Assam. And while we talk the historical period of ancient Assam, then we consider it from 4th or 5th century AD, from the one evidence which was available in Kamekha Hills. That was what Surendra Varmana's inscription. If you search in internet, then you will find that sources which like this: Surendra Varmana Kritok Bhagavan Bolabhadra Saminai Idom Guhum. Okay, you can see this also like this. It's known as Masol rock inscription. Is it coming? Inscription? Masol rock inscription. So this is the inscription. Okay, for the first time in Assam, discovered this inscription, and from this time only, we consider the historical period of Assam had started. Okay, and it is dated 510. Okay, but most of the historians they try to push that date a bit earlier. So I am saying this was 4th 4th, 5th century in between that. Okay, that had been dated. But in book you will find this one 5th century. But in writing, exactly if you go to those two books, Hamrupa, Sosanabali, and Inscription of Ancient Assam, there you will find that that had been dated 510 AD. That means 6th century. But here it is indicated 5th century. Anyway, this is the interest of the historians that they try to push back the very text of that inscriptions a bit earlier. Okay, so historical period starts from this time. Now, what is the